Welcome to your Saturday edition of
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the... And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams going back on it. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Asdrubal Cabrera becomes the first out of the inning. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But another look here at this. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Left fielder,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now Carlos Santana pulled toward right center field. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Rosales is there. 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired. 2 down now. Next for the Mets, T.J. Rivera. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Wheeler sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jose Lobaton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 9.
Riding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Adam Rosales. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Cespedes. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around.
Wheeler pauses. First pitch on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Ready for another chance as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosales from the outfield grass. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. First offering on its way.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginning. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Williams at third with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
No. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Count now a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batter, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute squeeze. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Still big.
Stepping in now, T.J. Rivera. Swinging a ground ball to third. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first. Scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Into the box now, Jose Lobaton. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. A throw to the plate, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Next up for New York, Zach Wheeler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Into the box, J.P. Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. At third, here's Frazier. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Behind 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains at 3. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, right fielder.
Base is empty. 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this season.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The next 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Wheeler sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Edobre Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance. Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. First baseman.
Riding in once again, T.J. Rivera. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Mets go down 1. So now Carlos Santana, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-1 hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Here comes Cespedes. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Rosales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Lobaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Rodriguez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Michael Conforto move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That average way up there to start things out. 15 long balls and 25 driven in. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Brandon Nimmo will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with his solo home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Aaron Altair will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Aaron Altair.
A fastball right down the middle for a 1-1 to Aaron Altair. 1-1 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A.J. Ramos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Throw down to second. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone. The 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A high fastball is in there. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Hector Neris will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 8. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we... Standing in, Michael Franco. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Throw to second and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Cespedes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hard liner toward short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Tommy Joseph will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's gone 2 for 6. Williams is there for it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Tommy Hunter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Mets,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, T.J. Rivera.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Herrera calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for New York, Jose Lobaton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. To first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Jerry Familia takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next to be Nick Williams. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2. Familia, 28 years old, is second in the National League in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll be a member of the NL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. A.J. Ramos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jerry Familia hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is A.J. Ramos. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Tommy Hunter. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.